friends, what's up? Welcome back to another video here on Johnson's Ever After. My name is Ashley. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I haven't decided if this is gonna be like a weekend vlog or just like some menus vlog, because sometimes we like just showing you some dinners we make, and we've got some good ones coming up this week. Pardon me. You may have noticed I wasn't really in the last vlog. I was here. I was just off camera because I've just been extra tired and worn out, and I just wasn't on camera. I just happened to be off screen doing other things. We've kind of developed this bad habit where we try to get everything done around the house. And also there's been some days where Dossie just not want to go to bed. So we've been getting to bed pretty late and not getting a ton of sleep. And I've just been exhausted, and honestly I can only imagine how Josh feels. Josh is like a superhero because he gets sleep and he still gets up and he's like me, goes to bed late and still goes and works and then comes home and helps me with the crazy toddler. So that's why I wasn't really on screen. No big deal, just didn't work out. But anyways, all that being said, welcome to the vlog. Also, I apologize for not posting for a couple weeks. Oh goodness, life has just been busy. And I have like 4 unedited vlogs sitting on my laptop. So my plan is to get them edited this weekend and start putting them out next week. So here's hoping I actually get that done.
Okay, let me see if I can explain this right. I believe this vlog is going to turn into a weekly one that is specifically going to be focusing on just cooking the dinners. Maybe we'll do some more in the middle, but for the most part that'll be a focus. So it'll be primarily cooking and probably some baking too. The boy wants to make some more of those peanut butter cookies tonight, so we'll probably do that too. For now, this dinner sounds really good, but I gotta see what it's called again. Bear with me. Easy. Goodness, the title is cut off. I'll get back to you. Vegetarian bolognese. No idea if I said that right. So, first off, I'm gonna do a dice some stuff, which we need onion and carrot for, which we already have diced and frozen. So all I actually have to cut in preparation is celery. So I add a little bit of oil to heat up. So now we add the onion, carrots, and celery. Now I let that cook for 10 minutes. Let's say to add a little bit of, hold on, Cass. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper to this part.
Hello.
So, the next ingredients to go in are the ones I just made little, what I just showed you. Minced garlic, the seasonings, they're gonna go next once those vegetables cook for 10 minutes total. They're 5 minutes in now. After those go in, we are going to do a little bit of broth with a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. That is not what the recipe says. What the recipe has is red wine, but we don't do no red wine. So, we're substituting some broth with a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. So, you're gonna see me dancing through this. The music in my ear. It's keeping me going. Oh, it's gonna be silly. I can't hold it and scoop into this thing at the same time. But 2 tablespoons of the minced garlic. 1 teaspoon of oregano. Thyme, which I never had enough of. I got quite a bit there. And 1 teaspoon of rosemary too. Yeah. I might go a little light on that. Yeah. Alright. And now we are going to add the broth part with the red wine vinegar. And as you may have saw, I opened up a can of crushed tomatoes. And I'm opening up this one, like these whole peeled tomatoes. And we're gonna add the crushed tomatoes first. Then we're gonna add these bad boys, the whole ones, and like crush them up with a spoon. Boy's talking in the other room. Smelling pretty good. didn't read ahead on all the ingredients, but I gotta toast the walnuts before they go in. I should have done something I had prepped before, but this is just simmer and chill. So I get a cup of these. Blend it up a little and toast it. Alright. Just a second to focus. Got my toasted walnuts. 1 cup of them, dude. Press down there, man. Now, 1/2 cup of milk. We got 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. I don't know why I made that face, I'm sorry. And then, in a moment, a couple chunks of Parmesan. 1/3 cup of quinoa. Trichondric quinoa. So now, I have to get this to a simmer, and when it gets to a simmer, I reduce it to the medium low and cover it where it will cook for 30 minutes. So, that is simmering. We're looking at 28 minutes now. It's a couple in. I'm hoping, I'm praying the oven finishes preheating in the next 17 minutes, which it should. I can get the garlic bread in. And between the garlic bread going in, between now and when the garlic bread goes in, I'm going to start the pasta wada. And we're going to serve our sauce, whatever I called it in a previous clip. We're going to serve that on rotini. It's not Costco brand, but we got it at Costco. We got like these little organic ones. We haven't had one yet, so we're going to have that with tonight's sauce. We are focused there. We interrupt this regular program broadcast for a coffee break. So yeah, now I'm just waiting to put the garlic bread and the pasta water. I actually started the pasta water, but it's not to a boil yet. Get that cranked up a little. I don't normally, I have nothing against it, but I don't normally listen K-pop, but the soundtrack to K-pop Demon Hunters, it's got me by the throat. It's good. Have it, the just chaos. Yeah, sauce is done. Draining the noodles now. Bread just finished. I pulled that out as well. So now it's just serving it up. It's looking pretty good. You're off camera, but what was your review of it? You want to share?
It's really good. It tastes like a really good quality, like your grandma made it sauce. Like it tastes just like my grandma told me it's spaghetti sauce, but hers has meat in it.
Right,
But you don't. I couldn't even tell the difference.
It's awesome. I'm gonna try it now. But just want to throw that in there. So, I don't know what to say here. I guess it's the next night. But the switch dinners. Give me just a second. Alright. So, we switched some stuff around, but tonight's dinner is... I cannot get this thing open for the life of me. It's gonna be Grandma's mac and cheese. I've been wanting this for a bit, and we're just gonna finally make it. Which we are. I'm trying to get the bacon open. Holy moly! I might have to cut that back. Anyway, trying to get the bacon going, which will crumble up and put in or on top, one of the two, of the mac and cheese, and cook it all together. While the bacon's going, get started. We use the shell bows, or the other one. We use a rotini from this and the other one, and now we're going to use the shell bows for this one. Usually it's the macaroni, so I'm switching to that. I think it's going to be really tasty. Trying to get 4 pieces lined up in there. There is a halfway point where they get flipped around, so they're pretty close to beside each other. Grate the cheese. Here goes the pasta. see me from that angle. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, I don't think I showed it, but got 3 tablespoons of butter in here, melting. Now I'm going to whisk in 3 tablespoons of flour. A bit of pepper. I gotta add the milk. 2 cups of milk. And then I cook that till it's thick. Whisking it together first. Alright. Now we are adding the cheese. Oh. I gotta add the noodles. And the bacon. And now we pour it into the pot. Oh, I'm recording. I totally didn't realize it. Alright, so now that that's in there, well, not in there. It's in the pan. Now it's about to go in the oven. So, I think I just talked about the macaroni so far, but our 2 sides. I need to start timing actually. Okay. We're gonna do 2 sides. Some biscuits and then some green beans. I'm not gonna start them until the macaroni's cooked a bit. It's got cooked for 35-40 minutes. I have a feeling it's probably gonna be done closer to the 35-minute mark, but I put it in for 40. Just gonna keep an eye on it. Yeah. Other than making our 2 sides, which the biscuits cook at a higher temperature, so higher temperature than the macaroni cooks for. So they're gonna go in a couple minutes longer than they normally cook for. We're just gonna watch them. We only have 1 oven. So, yeah. I apologize. I totally forgot to film putting the green beans in the pan and even getting the biscuits. But they've been cooking and dinner is about ready. So, smelling pretty good. Look at that. Mine is gonna ever so slightly be different because I'm not gonna put jelly on mine, but you got some strawberry jelly and butter on your biscuits. Creamy stuffed chicken is our dinner tonight. Not too far off from our regular, like, spinach stuffed chicken. Some variations. So, we're gonna see how this goes. We are going to salt bay this chicken. And we are going to pepper bay. The pepper comes out of the bloody thing. There we go. And then we flip it. Flip, flip. And then we salt. And pepper some more. Perfect. Cut up the sun-dried tomatoes that go into it. And now I'm going to taste them some spinach. No, for lip sync. Not gonna use that one. Nor that one.
What? What are you doing?
This brain right here. This brain right here. Darn good idea. We're gonna keep the chicken closed. Toothpicks.
It might not all the way close since we're rolling it in half, but I figure it's worth a shot.
You know, stick it in there and it stays. Yeah. That was a good idea. See?
I have a tragedy to report.
Tragedy.
Yes. Yes, I was gonna tell you, but then you started filming.
Alright, what tragedy?
I oversweetened my iced tea.
So now it's just like you.
I'm not that sweet. I'm melting the rain.
Like a bittersweet, like a dark chocolate. Good enough. Now we're adding that spinach and the sun-dried tomatoes to a bowl. 1 teaspoon of parsley. Pinch of salt to it. Pinch of pepper. Yeah. And then softened cream cheese. Now it's time to stuff it. of the chicken stuffing. I was gonna kinda do it like we did the others. Just spread the mixture over one side and flip the other over. I think it says spread it over the whole thing. Sure hope that works. Since I gotta get pan seared. What's that? Sheared like a sheep. This is gonna be the phone. Fun one to shear, I mean. So now with some oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. Take that off. 3 minutes in each. I need to look at a clock. Three to 4 minutes each side, okay. You're just filming along with me. That's not even stab through, okay. Stab through a hole, stab through a hole. There we go. Zoomed in. Now after the sear, I'm going to go was in for 20 minutes. I mentioned the chicken, but I don't think I mentioned what our sides are going to be. Which are sides? We're just going to be corn on the cob in the air fryer. And vegetarian baked beans. Built like a baked bean. A baked bean! Yeah. Yeah, those are going to be our sides. I'll film a little bit of that when they start. Right now the chicken's gonna go for a couple more minutes, and then the corn on the cob will start right alongside its remaining time, so it finishes up, and the baked beans are just heating up on the stove, so they don't need much time at all.
Alright guys, so it is the next day. I don't think that we did a dinner review clip last night. It was pretty good. I think Josh gave it like a 10 out of 10. I'd say it was like an 8 out of 10. It was delicious. But me personally, like, it's very rare that we just put salt and pepper on chicken, so to me, I thought it needed more spices. But other than that, it was delicious. And I also don't think we did a review of the night where we had macaroni and stuff. I was so happy with that dinner. I think Josh said this on here, but that's my grandma's recipe. That was like one of the family recipes growing up, and it did not originally have bacon. There was a time when it was like a special occasion recipe, and then it kind of became a normal in our house. And I think when I was in my teens, we added the bacon. Back then we used to use pork bacon. Now we use turkey bacon, and we would always have biscuits and green beans.
They're on the way.
They're on the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I don't know who's on the way. But eating that just made me reconnect with some happy childhood food memories.
Huh.
Mama's talking. Can you let Mama talk?
I talk.
Okay, can you back up a little?
How?
You could still be in the screen.
How?
What do you want to say? Okay, do you want to tell them your name?
I'm in Darcy.
Your name's Dossie. Good job.
What's your name?
My name is Mama,
Your name, Mama.
also known as Ashley. Anyways, so tonight we are not cooking. We're actually going out to dinner with Aunt Rhonda. We haven't seen her in forever, and we're really excited. And we're going to Hops and Drops, which is a restaurant I really love. Josh has never been there. We've been wanting to go there. So maybe I'll get a clip afterwards and get his review. I don't know what he's gonna pick. I usually, I love their Caesar salad. And I also love their tempura shrimp. But I'm not gonna get the tempura shrimp this time, just because it's very expensive, very worth the price, but very expensive, and I can't eat the whole plate on my own. Like, normally when I go, I share that with my Grammy, and even we can't finish that. So I think tonight I'm gonna go with the Caesar salad, which is okay, because their Caesar salad is one of the best I've ever had. And I know we've been eating a lot of Caesar salad lately, but you know, I love it. And yeah, so we will let you know how it goes tonight. Alright friends, so it's later. We're back from dinner. We actually wound up going to Buffalo Wild Wings instead of Hops and Drops. I just kind of realized the main reason I would go to Hops and Drops over anywhere else. I wasn't gonna get tonight, which was the shrimp. And I love the Caesar salad at Buffalo Wild Wings. And I know everybody else likes food there too, so, and I got to pick, so I just changed my mind. I had a Caesar salad. It was good. It was huge. Honestly, the lady was trying to get me to order a side salad. I probably should have done that. And Josh tried a new sandwich. I can't remember what it was called.
Nashville
hot chicken?
I think so.
And what did you think of it? You said you seemed to like it.
It was good. It was good. It lit me up though.
He said it was spicier than the one he used to get there, which wasn't on the menu this time. But that's okay. We had a lot of fun seeing Rhonda. We always love when we get to see her and catch up. We don't get to do it as often as we'd like. We're hoping that we can kind of change that. But yeah, so that was tonight's dinner. And we'll see you for tomorrow's.
So tonight we are making salmon bites with green beans and some rice. Things are falling over. That's what I'm working on now. I already got the lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in here. Now I'm just working on measuring everything out. Got 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. And 1 teaspoon of the minced garlic. I'm gonna start sprinkling in a little bit of dried dill, some salt, and some pepper. Get about paprika. Just a little more. Try not to get too carried away with the dill. It's a big dill, it's a big flavor. We're good now. Mind me, put stuff away. Perfect. I like those to hang out in that little made up sauce while I preheat the air fryer. Sits for a few minutes. I feel like it gets a little more of the flavor in there. I don't know if it actually does. I'm self-taught cook. So while the air fryer preheats, we get this going. Because once it starts boiling, let's cook covered for 7 minutes. Once the fish goes red, and it cooks. Make sure I remember it. 8 minutes. And these just warm up. So we'll try to get the rice and the salmon at the same time. It's all done together. I hope I'm keeping up with the measurements. That water was 1 3/4 water. I mean, it's just the measurements on this thing, but still, I'm sharing. Pour a cup of milk. Now with me, 2 tablespoons of butter. So you might have heard me laughing and giggling pretty hard there. I can be funny sometimes. So with filming and talking during the cooking a lot more, trying to get a little more clever with the camera angles, so I can just hit record, film, you can get a little bit better look at the food. Sometimes I put it up on the air fryer, but right now I'm using the air fryer, so I don't want to set the camera on top of it. Sometimes I set it on something out, like, or I might just set it on the stove top, angle it up, angle it when I'm cooking. What I was laughing at though was my new contraption. Wasn't funny at first, but as I was stirring the rice there, I came up with a funny because, well, I spice things up. And there you have it. Now, here's parchment paper, but I dropped this. I like to do that just a little. This one tends to stick even to parchment paper. Salmon is going in. And the rice is officially in its simmering era. Totally didn't film any of that going in there, so sorry. How about you just watch the green beans for a moment? And there it is. Alright, everyone. We have reached the end of this cooking vlog. Staring into my eyes. Don't do it. You will see. Oh. It's Chaos Child. Say hello! And just as soon as he arrives, he leaves. This is going to be the last of this cooking vlog. We are going to make the ricotta spinach balls. Pretty much it. It's gonna be like a tomato sauce. I don't actually even 100% know, and if we have, I don't remember because it's been so long ago. This was never even filmed before. So, going out on a high note. Hold on, I gotta hit the ceiling. There we go. But yeah. And with it, we're gonna do corn on the cob. What other side were we gonna do? You remember? So wild up. Corn on God, corn on the cob, and Caesar salad. Caesar salad. That's what it is. I think it's a green of some kind. That's what it was. Both are pretty quick to make. It's the ricotta balls that once assembled, that's gonna be a few minutes. I gotta like mix it all together and make like little meatballs. It bakes for 35 minutes. So you can assemble the salad and have the corn on the cob ready, because it only cooks for 13 minutes in the air fryer, which is in front of me. Looks like I'm pointing to the side because of my angle. Okay. I need a coffee first. Bad robots, robots in disguise. Yeah. Grease it up like John Travolta's hair in grease. Woo! Okay. For this part, gotta de-stem spinach. I think you saw me do for one of the other recipes. That one called for like, that other one called for like a good helping, I think. This one only calls for, how much, a 3/4 cup? So I'm just gonna de-stem a bunch and then measure it out. Quite honestly, if I have a little more than that, I got a little more than that. Spinach is good. Doesn't make it jacked like Popeye, but it's good. Just turn that off till I got some. Excuse me. 3 cups this of 4 cheese pasta sauce. And now the ricotta balls. 1 cup of, you guessed it, ricotta. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. I'm gonna put this in there. That no. 1/3 cup of mozzarella. Okay, and yes, I read it wrong. 2 tablespoons of Parmesan. Does go in there right now. Almost got confused. Got some onion. Spinach in, and then not 1, but 2 eggs. Oh, I actually managed to do that. One-third cup of flour.
Salad with kale and arugula and deep fried beets, pan roasted almonds.
What is suggested?
It's a lemon vinaigrette. The greens are really tender and
What?
lovely.
Mommy.
Go home with my head high.
Alright. And then fill it, put the corn on the cob. It's cooking in the air fryer. And now I am working on the salad. So that is it for this cooking vlog. I'm gonna be real honest, I don't even know if we reviewed any of them. But I will say this, they all turned out good. Ricotta balls there at the end. Not as creamy as the original time we thought. But they still turned out good. But yeah, that's it. That's gonna be it for this vlog. Hope you enjoyed this strictly cooking one. If you did, hope to see you again. But nonetheless, thanks for watching. Have a good one.